Greetings and welcome back to Curiosities Obscura. We're thrilled to have you with us for another exciting exploration. Please don't forget to like, click the bell icon, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest adventures. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Picture this, a blazing hot desert in Egypt, and a group of archaeologists carefully digging into an ancient tomb. They find all kinds of old stuff, bones, pottery, tools, but then they uncover something that makes everyone stop. It's round, smooth, and unlike anything else they've ever seen. It looks more like a piece of futuristic tech than something from ancient Egypt. Could it be a tool? A decoration? Or, get ready for this, could it be part of a spaceship? This is the story of the Schist Disk. Some say it's proof of alien life. Others think it's just a fancy vase. But today, we're diving deep to uncover the truth behind this ancient mystery. Let's start at the beginning, how it was discovered. The Schist Disk was found in 1936 by an archaeologist named Walter Brian Emery. He was exploring an ancient tomb in Saqqara, Egypt, a place packed with history and secrets. But this wasn't just any tomb. It belonged to Prince Sabu, a nobleman from Egypt's first dynasty. We're talking over 5,000 years ago. That's older than the Great Pyramids. Imagine that. Now, like most tombs, Prince Sabu's resting place had a lot of normal stuff. Tools, pottery, even some animal bones. But then, the archaeologists found something different, something weird. A perfectly carved circular object made of a flaky stone called schist. It was 2 feet wide, with 3 curved sections and a hole in the middle. It looked like it was made to spin. Strange, right? Here's where things get really interesting. At first glance, the Schist Disk might seem like no big deal. But when you dig a little deeper, you realize just how unusual it is. For starters, schist is super fragile. Imagine trying to carve a delicate shape out of something that crumbles like a cookie. Yet, whoever made the disc carved it perfectly without breaking it. That's no easy feat, even with today's tools. And here's another thing. There's only one of these discs. No copies, no instructions, no similar designs in any other tombs. It's like finding a puzzle piece from a completely different puzzle. So the big question is, why? Why go through all the trouble to make something so precise if it wasn't important? That brings us to the next part of the mystery. What was the Schist Disk used for? Mainstream archaeologists, basically the experts who study ancient stuff, have a pretty simple explanation. They think it was a ceremonial object. Maybe it held incense for rituals or even flowers. But let's be real. Does that really make sense? Would anyone carve something so intricate just to hold flowers? It's like making a diamond necklace to use as a keychain. It feels wrong. This is where the fun theories come in. And one of the wildest ideas? The Schist Disk was connected to aliens. Yep, aliens. Let's dive into this head first. One of the biggest supporters of this idea is a Swiss author named Erich von Däniken. He's famous for his book, Chariots of the Gods, where he talks about how extraterrestrials, beings from another planet, might have visited Earth thousands of years ago. According to him, the Schist Disk is proof. He believes it's not just an artifact. It's a piece of alien technology, maybe even a hyperdrive. Now, let's pause for a second. What's a hyperdrive? Imagine a spaceship engine so powerful it can zoom through space faster than light. A hyperdrive is what makes that possible. Von Daniken thinks the disk might have been part of a machine like that. He points out that the design of the disk, its 3 curved lobes and central hole, looks a lot like modern flywheels, which are used to store and stabilize energy. But if that's true, here's the next big question. Why would aliens leave something like that in an Egyptian tomb? Well, Von Daniken has a theory for that too. He says maybe the aliens visited Earth a long time ago and left behind some of their technology. The Egyptians, not knowing exactly what it was, might have seen it as a gift from the gods. They treated it as sacred and buried it with someone important, like Prince Sabu. Even if it's not alien, the Schist Disk's design is still fascinating. Engineers who've studied it say the shape isn't just decorative, it's functional. The curves, the symmetry, the central hole, they all suggest it was made to spin or interact with other parts. It's like a puzzle piece for a machine we can't even imagine. The Schist Disk might be small, but it represents something huge. The idea that the past is full of mysteries we haven't solved yet. It challenges us to think bigger and wonder if ancient civilizations were smarter, more creative, or maybe even more connected to the stars than we thought. Whether it's a hyperdrive, a tool, or just an amazing piece of art, the Schist Disk reminds us to stay curious, because who knows what other secrets are still buried, waiting to be discovered. And with that, we conclude our exploration into the Schist Disk, an ancient enigma, a potential hyperdrive, and a puzzle that keeps us guessing. Join us in our next venture on Curiosities Obscura, quenching your thirst for curiosity as we continue to showcase the curiosities, oddities, and mysteries that shape our world. Until then, may your curiosity illuminate your path.